I have a really exciting TBR to show you. It is time for the Biannual Bibliothon, which I participate in as often as I can. I'm going to leave a link to the channel below so as you can participate if you want to. All the details will be there. And I'm going to show you the books that I'm going to try and fit into the reading challenges. Now, I'm going to be straight up honest with you. Not very many of these books fit the challenges. In fact, I think only one fits any of the challenges. But I'm going to do my usual rule bending trick and see how many I can fit into the challenges, despite really none of them fitting them at all. The first and only challenge that I can officially complete is the challenge Read a Sequel. And I'm going to read The Carnelian Crow by Colleen Gleason. This is part of the Stoker and Holmes series, where it's like Sherlock Holmes' niece and Bram Stoker's sister, and together they fight steampunk crime set in a Victorian steampunky setting. This is a fun, lighthearted and short book that is perfect for a readathon. This is the first and only challenge that I can officially complete. But we're going to move on to the other books I want to read next week and show you how I plan on fitting those into the challenges that have been set. Next challenge, read a book you've never heard of before. I'm going to stretch the rules a little bit and say Batman by Marie Lu, because I didn't know that it was published as soon as it was, and so it was kind of a surprise to see it in the bookshelf, and that's going to count for that challenge. There is also a challenge of reading a book under 200 pages, but as I don't have a book on my current physical TBR that's under 200 pages, I've decided to go with Batman by Marie Lu, because this has 250 pages and is the shortest book on my TBR right at this second. I don't think I said what this was about. It's a prequel type book to the DC icons. Is part of the like Wonder Woman, Catwoman, Batman series that's going recently. I don't know if they're canon. I actually don't know very much about them, even though I'm currently reading Wonder Woman. But as far as I can tell, they are prequel type books, and I'm really excited about this one because I love Batman. Well, I love Christopher Nolan's Batman films. I hate the most recent Batman, Superman. Well, I can't stand those movies. But anyway, Christopher Nolan's Batmans are amazing, and so I'm really excited to read this book. Going to count for a few more challenges. Another challenge is to read a book you heard of somewhere else. Currently reading Warbringer Wonder Woman by Leigh Bardugo, and if you go to the part of the book that's, you know, at the very beginning that lists the other books in the series, it lists Batman by Marie Lu. Now, you may have spotted, and well done you, that I've used this book for the challenge of a book that I have not heard of before and a book that I've heard of before, and that might seem a little off. It is, but I'm going to count it. There's a challenge that says read a backlist title. I don't exactly know what a backlist title is, but I think it's a book that was published last year. Is that right? And for that, I'm going to go back to the first Carnelian Crow. Boom, boom, boom. There's a challenge of reading a group book. I don't have the group book on my TBR, so the group book is called Other Worlds. Yeah, or Otherworld. Something like that. So I've chosen a book that is set in another world. That is Gates of Thread and Stone by Laurie M. Lee. This is a book that something about manipulating threads of time or something. It's really exciting. I got it a while ago and I've been wanting to read it for so long. It looks like a decent sized book, but it's actually just over 300 pages, which makes it perfect for a readathon. The last challenge that was set is to read a book about mental illness. Now, I don't have a book about mental illness in my TBR, and I don't really feel like making light of that, so we're just going to skip that challenge. But I do have another book that I plan on reading next week, and that is The Infinite by Laurie M. Lee, the sequel to Gates of Thread and Stone. They're all about 250 to 350 pages long, which is quite exciting to know that I have that many short books on my TBR, because I think every other book there is about 500 pages. So this worked out really well. The thing is, Kay, that there's about 5 days until the readathon starts, and I kind of want to read these now, but I'm not going to do that. So I need to try and choose a book to read between now and the start of the readathon that I would be happy to finish during the readathon if I don't get it done on time. And this has been stressing me out, but I think I've decided. It's kind of a toss-up between The Young Elites by Marie Lu and The Warrior Heir by Cinda Williams-Chima. Both of these books are the first in a series, and they're both kind of dystopian, fantasy-esque. So I don't know which of these it'll be, but if you wait around and see my wrap-up video, you'll see which one of these made the cut, unless I'm super productive and read it before the readathon starts, which might happen but probably won't. Usually I'd have something funny to say or exciting to say about the video challenges that I would have pre-filmed at this point, but this year I haven't pre-filmed the video challenges yet. I still want to do them, but as of yet they are still in the idea phases, so they're probably coming next week. I'm going to try to get as many up as I can. We'll see how it goes, because I love doing the video challenges. Anyway, that's my TBR. These, definitely yes. These, Maybe. Let me know in the comments if you will be participating and what book you're most excited to read next week. That's all I have for you guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.